Good evening, Sean. Today is Wednesday, July 14th, and you didn't put a video up yesterday, but I'm going to forgive you. Hopefully you got my message. I did text you, and it does not count. So, with that, let's go to the intro. Sean, I wanted to talk today about metrication or metrification. I like the idea of the metric system. I use it a lot, obviously, in engineering, and very familiar with it, and it makes, I guess, mathematically and systematically, it makes more sense than the U.S. customary system, but I would like to see it implemented in the United States, and actually I'll give you a little brief history. So I guess since probably about the 70s, there's been push by organizations, boards, foundations, whatever, to push for the metric system to be implemented in the United States. And I think it was 1975, they set up the U.S. Metric Board and the government. And when Reagan was in office in the 80s, I think it was 82, fall of 82, Ronald Reagan actually axed the whole thing, which kind of stopped the conversion to the metric system that we were undertaking at the time. So I guess I hadn't heard about that till recently, that it was, we were actually on the path to. I mean, obviously we weren't born then, so we didn't really know, and we never really been taught in school about it. But yeah, I like the system. I mean, obviously pros, it'd be easier to trade with other countries, and technology would be all on the same page. You don't have things like the Mars orbiter that burned up. You don't have mistakes like that. Currently, there are only 3 countries that don't use the metric system, and they are the United States, and Myanmar or Burma, and Liberia. So, I mean, out of all the countries in the world, I mean, only 3 don't use it. It seems kind of like a no-brainer. Like, we would switch over. It would save us a lot of money. And I guess the question really lies. It's just like a lot of businesses in our country are focused on making money now in this quarter or for next quarter, and it's not going to save them money to switch, whatever their products, their labeling, their whatever it may be, their bottles to the metric system, in the short term. Will it save them money in the long term? Most definitely. They won't have to print both. I guess both systems on their bottles. It's like fluid ounces and milliliters or whatever. I guess just kind of working at a restaurant, it makes you think about, how do they measure? Like, do they have like little gram spoons or like 4-gram spoons? I guess I don't know how their measuring system works in the culinary field, in the metric system, or if it's just the same. They use teaspoon, tablespoon. The conversions are just a little different. But Sean, let me know what you think about metrication or metrification in the United States. I am for it, but realistically I do not see it happening, I guess, anytime in the next 20 years. So I'll go on a limb and say that the U.S. will still be using the U.S. customary system in the year 2030. Sean, I am still working on my 9 ways video about saving water, and I'm going to put that up Friday morning. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.